My name is Michael Leibowitz, and I'm the Vice President of Research and Development at Ariadne Diagnostics, LLC. Ariadne Diagnostics is a new startup biotech company. We initiated operations at the end of 2011. We are an integrated biomarker discovery and diagnostic development company. We focus on the area of personalized medicine, specifically looking at development of tests that are able to determine disease prognosis and severity, determine whether a drug will or will not be effective in a given patient, and monitor the use of that drug for the treatment of that patient. We're all familiar with friends, acquaintances, relatives who are affected by chronic, debilitating, and sometimes terminal diseases. We're also well aware that some of these patients have been bounced from treatment to treatment in order to find the effective treatment for them and for their disease. The goals of Ariadne Diagnostics are to enhance that, to reduce that time, reduce the suffering of those patients in the time period while they are trying to determine what is the right drug for that patient. We do this by developing tests that can make a determination on disease prognosis, effectiveness of treatment, and monitor the patients while they're on that treatment. And that's done using an integrated bioinformatic approach in which we take the available public and proprietary genomic, proteomic, cellomic, and clinical data and integrate it and analyze it using advanced bioinformatic tools. Using those tools, we identify candidate biomarkers, and those biomarkers are then developed into an initial test, which can be tested on patients, the data from which can be fed back into the model system and utilized to identify further biomarkers and ultimately to develop and market a test on the basis of those markers. Specifically, we're involved in a project right now targeted towards metastatic colorectal cancer. Colorectal cancer is a disease that affects about 150,000 new patients per year in the United States, about 50,000 of which have metastatic colorectal cancer. The market size for diagnostics in metastatic colorectal cancer is approximately $150 million per year in the United States. We are currently identifying candidate biomarkers for use in determining whether new molecularly targeted agents such as Erbitux and Vectibix can be effective in the treatment of metastatic colorectal cancer. And we are now involved in the discovery of those markers and will be developing tests on the basis of those markers over the next year. We're also involved in projects in neuromuscular and neurodegenerative disease, where we're looking at development of surrogate biomarkers that can follow slowly progressing diseases at a faster pace, such that new drugs can be developed in a shorter period of time for those diseases. Ariadne Diagnostics was a spin-off of Ariadne Genomics, which was a bioinformatics tools development company that started in Maryland 10 years ago and was sold recently, at the end of 2011, to Elsevier. Our CEO, Ilya Mazzo, is a seasoned biotech entrepreneur who was the CEO, founder of Ariadne Genomics and took it through that sale. We've joined with that several directors who come from Ariadne Genomics, who are bioinformatics specialists, as well as myself, who is a diagnostic development specialist. I personally have launched 6 different tests to the market over the last 5 years. As well, we have a CSO, Elena Schwartz, who couples both the bioinformatic as well as the diagnostic development experience. We're currently funded by both investment from the founders as well as several large foundation and government grants, and we're looking for an investment of approximately $1 million over the next 6 months in order to fund and initiate an in-house laboratory. Right now our laboratory research is done through collaboration and contract work. I'd like to thank you for your time and your interest in Ariadne Diagnostics. www.ariadne-dx.com. Thank you.